Alright guys, today we are fishing. It's hard to see the water behind me. I've got a light, a tripod here, topwater frog, and a spinnerbait with a trailer. We're gonna be seeing if there's any nocturnal bass. Dang, you guys really can't see nothing. Let me come in front here. Got the light on this. This is as bright as it's gonna get. Alright, we've got spinnerbait with a trailer on the Zipco 33. Water's super still tonight, so I want to see how this trailer looks in the water. Gosh, I can't see nothing. There it is. Can't even see the trailer. Looks pretty decent. Okay, we're gonna. That was way on land. What I was doing. Oh, that was a stick. That's what that was. It was way too shallow there. Load cast. I think that's the place. They definitely give it bumps. Okay, I'm gonna see where I'm casting. Gosh, I cannot see where I'm casting. Just have to give her some bumps here. Hope for the best. No. The previous owners of this pond have said, I can't see this, I can't tell if I'm getting bites or just slack line. I've said that there's 5-pounders in here. I've yet to catch anything 2 pounds or more. But maybe they're just nocturnal giants. Maybe today there's a pond monster and it only comes out at night. Gosh, I cannot tell if I'm getting out of a tree or not. I just gotta rely on that sound. I'm gonna walk down here some and fish down here. You know what? I changed my mind on that. Before I switch spots, I am going to try out the topwater frog. Okay, this is on the, I don't even know what brand this is. This is a, I don't know what that is, Easy Cast. This is a paddle tail frog. I'm hoping this makes enough noise. Maybe get some attention. You can kind of hear it. I don't do much topwater fishing. Yeah, I've caught here before. You might just be trying to sleep, not hungry. I don't exactly know where I want to move. I think I'm just going to move a little bit to the left here. Yeah, to my right. We'll see about there. And my rod locked up. Jeez. Isn't the Zipco 33 supposed to be like the most reliable thing you can get? That light goes out. If anything happens, I'm a ways away from anything. This is something I got from the mystery tackle box. Link in my channel description to save $10 off your next order. Can be used as many times as you want. Gives you $10 off. That's a steal. I mean, fishing lures, there's like, I think they end up being $30 a package for a box, for a pro box. And now, I know they advertise like $40 or something worth of lures. But if you check out one of my shorts, I got $50 worth of lures. It was actually like $49. But of lures out of that, and ended up coming out with a profit of $17. So just $17 of free lures. You can't beat that. Guess what? If you use $10 off, now that box only costs you $20 instead of $30. That means you get $27 worth of free lures by using my code. Roughly. This is not guaranteed statistics. So go check that out. Link in my channel description. Save $10 off. I mean, free $10. Fishing lures. Can't get much better than that. Yes, this is a shameless plug, and it will stop now. Alright, so back what I was saying about this bait I'm using I got from the Mystery Tentacle box. Link in my description, $10 off. Okay, fine. I'll really stop now. This is the Copperhead Chatterbait, or also known as the Copperhead Bladed Jig if you go by them. It's a chatterbait to me. They advertise it to be the loudest bladed jig. It's a chatterbait. So, we're gonna see how loud it really is. Am I gonna have eardrums left by the end of this? Who knows? But guess what? We're going deep into the place now. We're doing what we gotta do to have a chance at catching fish. And get it stuck through the bench. Alright. You know, it's crazy what someone will do just for a chance. Like, I wouldn't take a 50-50 chance and, bet everything I had on red. But I'll go and risk getting injured, or, I don't know, we got wild hogs down here and stuff. Getting attacked by some animal. For some fish. For a chance at fish. And it is surely not a 50-50 chance. Hopefully, we're raising our odds. I'll probably take my tackle box with me. So if I do get a fish, I can get it unhooked. I'm gonna leave the bait caster here for now. Alright, I'm running on limited storage here. I just got a storage alert. I had to delete a few videos. I'm still walking. Alright, but if you're enjoying content like this and me going out into the middle of nowhere to catch some fish, consider subscribing. I mean, shoot it out there. Ooh, that really shatters. That's really bumpy. I get it. Bumping my rod. Gotta step back here, son of fish. I literally can only see a foot of water in front of me. Like, it's to the point where if I reached out arm's distance into the water, I could touch a grass carp right now that's like 100 pounds, and I would never know. Would never be able to see it. It's that dark. I'm gonna start working along this bank too. It's so weird seeing the reflections in light. Seeing them just like move, that weird movement in the corner of your eye. There's a horror movie scene behind me too. So those trees just down in the forest there, that's scary. That's what that is. I'm not a big fan of this right now. But hey, if you want to see me in these situations, so you don't have to be in these situations, you can sit there nice and not have to feel the fear of what happens when you go fishing in the dark. Can't see nothing, adrenaline pumping. Consider subscribing. It means the world to me. I know like 99% of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. And you know what? Drop a comment about ways I could improve my channel. And I will read every single comment on this video. If there's 1 million comments, I will read every single one. Just to find out that your suggestion tells me what you want to see. meaning I can directly make my channel more appealing to you. So if you want to see better comment, you want to see better content, drop a comment. Tell me what I need to do better. I'm new to this whole YouTube thing. I've got 3 YouTube channels. Okay, not one of them's big. Great, now the dogs start barking. That's always a great sign. And it's not chattering. Not chattering. I'm all tangled up. You know, I'm not too fond of being back here. My head back. Look at this, just horror movie stuff. Wow, we got fishing. A horror movie. I mean, like, come on, this is just not fun. I mean, I love fishing, but it's kind of creepy. I'm heading back to my first spot. I'm gonna just fish the chatterbait here. Yeah. I don't like being close to those dogs either. Because who knows how far they are up in the woods like that. You know, you'll hear one barking 100 feet away, but that don't mean his buddy can't be 10 feet behind you. Just too dark out. What's the moon phase? I can't find the moon. That explains it. I've got no big space mirror reflecting sunlight. Yeah, this thing definitely some pitties though. It's a nice cool color too. I'm gonna try some. I'm gonna try fishing. Oh, there was fish there. I just scared him away. I want to try something. I want to try going directly as far as I can and just let it sink. And just pop. Just get it just to chatter and then let it fall down. Just to chatter, then back down. Just to chatter, then back down. See if that does anything for us. I heard a fish jump way in the area I'm not going. That's for sure. If I go there, that's in the middle of the woods and there's trees down all the way over there. So if I go into that pocket there, something happens, wild animal, slip, fall, break my ankle, I'm cooked. I'm hoping someday, you know, I really hope someday there's some random day when all of you finally subscribe. Yeah, every single one of you subscribes. My subscriber count goes from 99% not subscribed to like 50% or 40% unsubscribed. That'll be the best day of my life. I can finally start like brand or something. See, once I get monetized, that's the big thing. Because there's a lot of people who I take inspiration from, like Kicking the Bass TV, or Kicking Their Bass TV. That's what gave me the inspiration to start fishing channel. And I fished, and so, you know, give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen? I don't get subs. Already got 100, so I'm very grateful of that. To you, 100 people. I'm talking to the specific 100 of you. Thank you. From the dearest of my heart, thank you. It looks just like a number on my screen, and it is just a number on my screen. That's the best number, because it means 100 of you care enough that you want to see more of my content. It means 100 of you believe I'm a good fisherman, and that find me entertained, or entertainable. I don't know. To everyone who watched this video, you'll also find me illiterate. Oh! Right in the middle of speaking is when I get bumped. Of course it is. See, then cast it into the same spot. Except there's a problem. I don't know where I cast. It's like casting into a black tarp. Let it sit for a second. Yeah. But anyway, back to where I was going, because I'm getting off track here. Yeah, kicking their best TV. They really, really did inspire me. You know, and if I can get to some point where I'm like them, I can start doing, you know, like what they inspired me to do. Those like fishing challenges, where it's like $100 versus $1,000, Walmart versus Target, Walmart versus Bass Pro. You know, which ones? You know, bank fishing versus dog fishing, spinning reel versus baitcaster. You know, all those versus things. You know, and then I can start, you know, doing collaborations and stuff. But all of that's not possible without you. Specifically talking to you. Right there. Pointing at you. You are my future. When you subscribe, more of you. I'm specifically talking to you. When you hit that subscribe button, which I hope you already did, it gives me just an inch closer to the future of fishing that I want. Which can, and every time I get a subscriber, it gives me the opportunity to give you better and better content. Okay, that is enough telling people to subscribe. I don't know. I'm gonna talk about chatterbaits. Why I like chatterbaits. Just had great luck with chatterbaits, and they're the single hook too. And they're large hooks, so they're harder to swallow. And, you know, with the single hook, they're easier to get out. And then they're great fish. I mean, you can fish them all year round. Winter, they're looking for that active bite, chatterbait. Alright. Fall, they're looking for that shad impersonation, chatterbait. Spring, they need to be annoyed, chatterbait. In the summer, they hungry, chatterbait. Yeah, just fish it differently. And it's also extremely versatile. I mean, like, this is my plain chatterbait because I'm fishing for any size fish, but if I want a big fish, I've got a chatterbait in there. Also from Mystery Tackle Box. Not even gonna say it. It's not even gonna say about the link. Should definitely go click it. $10 off. Okay. You know, I'm starting to become your average YouTuber. I see where it comes from now. Like, it's so perfect to just be like, yo, if someone were to click this link, it'd give me free, it'd give me $10. You know, it supports me. They get $10 off. Why wouldn't they click it? I gotta tell people about this. See, now I'm just sounding like one of those annoying YouTubers, though. This video is sponsored by, like, becoming too much of a YouTuber. I've been becoming what I swore to not become. I don't know. Anyway, I was talking about chatterbaits. I don't know what you were listening to, but I was talking about chatterbaits. The chatterbait I have from Mystery Tackle Box is a nice chatterbait. It's really unique, though, because instead of the jig head, it's got an eyelet on it. So instead of having just that hook that comes straight out, it's got an eyelet on it. So, and then on that eyelet is one of your Texas hooks with the pivot in it. So you can Texas rig your trailer on there on chatterbait. I've got a rage claw on there right now. If you want big fish, that'll get the job done. Hooks them nice, sets it nice. Hook's extremely sharp. I've poked myself with it, bled multiple times. Gosh, I've been out here for almost an hour now. Jeez. Alright. Chatterbait's nice. not really working too well. Yeah, this is the copperhead. And it definitely, I will say, it may not be the loudest, but it is louder than your average chatterbait. And I give him credit for that. It got more resistance. It definitely thumps louder. And so it lives up to its name. I'll say that. Lives up to its name. Going back to the frog here. I'm gonna fish this frog last. Just give her a few cents. See if we can hook one last here. I was hoping this pond would show up and show out in the night, but apparently that's not the case. Or I'm just fishing in the wrong spot. I know this spot is active with bass and bluegill. Caught way too many bluegill here.